He is an attorney. I don't hold that against him. Let's welcome Bryan Rotella back via Skype. Bryan, thanks very much for your time and welcome back to our program.
JD, thanks for having me, and I appreciate you not holding that against me. You know, I'm the lawyer who hates lawyers.
Bryan Rotella, he's on the phone. He's an attorney and founder and CEO of a law firm dedicated to representing healthcare businesses and providers. We've been talking to you for the last hour now. What's kind of like your final word on this as you look at what happened here with the vote? What do you make of it for healthcare businesses, providers, and American people?
Well, Jackie, in your last segment, you asked a question about what your child's going to read about, what this all meant, what this Obamacare debate meant. I think what the history books are going to say is those of us who remember back when 2008 when John Edwards was running on the Two Americas, I can tell you out in America right now, out in the industry, you go to a pain management clinic in the I-4 corridor of Florida where I'm based or Buffalo, New York, where I'm originally from, those pain management clinics that take Medicaid, they look different, they feel different. There's something that I don't think a lot of Americans actually want to be in.
I would imagine, too, if an organization or a business gets known for doing this, it makes it a great place to work. You have less turnover, you have great PR for your brand, and that it's a win-win for everyone, right?
I would hope that in the next 3 to 5 years, the best places to work for America have a separate box that says we have a culture that says Me Too impacts you too.
I love it. I love it. Thank you. Really, really great and exceptional insight and a really insightful conversation about this that we haven't had yet before on the show. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you know what the number one thing that Obamacare did that's disgusting in my mind? It expanded Medicaid to what I call deadbeat dudes. For the first time, Medicaid, I have a sister-in-law who passed away 2 years ago of Down syndrome. Medicaid was supposed to be for individuals with Down syndrome, with autism, the most impoverished among us. No, Obamacare expanded it to able-bodied, single men, most of them under 35, making less than $16,000 a year. What do I know working in the industry? Tons of costs for Hep C drugs, tons of costs for opiates.
So you're saying it's the problem is that Uber would have access to your health records, and that poses a HIPAA risk.
Yeah, I mean, I just envision like it's driving Miss Daisy, but the cast of Homeland's in the front seat, and Grandma's in the back. The information they're going to have with a company that has shown not a good record for keeping this identifiable. Remember what I said? Identifiable to de-identifiable. Those will become household terms in 2022. Mark it. Identifiable data they have sitting there, and the most sensitive of your identifiable data.
Right. I'm just thinking visually of your analogies right now.
Just terrified. I
know,
just really scared.
How are the folks that are elderly and the folks that are most at risk handling a storm like this in Florida? I'm glad to say from my perspective with my clients and my customers, they're doing great. One thing that it gets political, and it's been in the news the last couple of days, is the fact that Secretary Clinton made a purchase, or apparently made a purchase, to buy some ad time on the Weather Channel.
Right.
You've been at a nursing home or an assisted living facility, or candidly my 85-year-old mother-in-law's house recently. The Weather Channel's on all the time. And these folks are monitoring the weather here. It's a serious issue. And to politicize it like that, gosh, it just seems like she took it over the line.